Today we're joined by Alex Lemon, Mkango Resources Limited. Hiya, Alex.
Hi, Alex. Good to hear from you.
Same here. Whereabouts in the world are you right now, you guys?
Currently in Cape Town in South Africa. We've taken part in the Indaba Mining Conference. Got a lot of meetings lined up with government, Malawi government ministries and groups that we're working with on the optimization, and also other investors and collaborators with Mkango Resources.
Okay, so I take it you're not out. You're in Derby in South Africa. You're not on your own.
No, we've actually got a team out here. Derek Linfield, our chairman, he's here. You may have seen him in the news with Cornwall Lithium. He's here. Adrian Reynolds, another non-exec director, he's actually based down here in Cape Town. And we have a whole series of meetings with them and also with other groups.
Okay, can I just, before we go on to that, can I touch on your last RNS, your exploration of uranium project? It was quite a different RNS for you guys.
Yeah, we put the RNS out. We're very excited to be commencing exploration on the Tambani license, 2017 program. This follows up a site visit that we undertook back in October, November, when we were in Malawi. And we've been doing a lot of work on the historical data and analysing the World Bank Airborne Geophysics data that was completed last year. And off the back of that, we've obviously also previously had various exploration programs at Tambani. So we're looking to follow up on the historical results, but also to do further mapping, soil rock chip sampling, further trenching, ground truthing of the new geophysical anomalies, the radiometric anomalies that the World Bank program showed.
Because in your RNS, you've even highlighted the word lithium.
Yeah, you know, clearly our main focus is uranium on that license, and it's also associated with tantalum and niobium. So that's our primary focus. However, we are going to evaluate the lithium potential on the license. In the process of carrying out the historical data review, we're aware that the Tambani license is host to pegmatite occurrences, which can be a potential host rock for lithium. And carrying out further work on these historical reports, we came across an occurrence of lithium within the licensed area. So we're going to follow that up. It needs a lot more geological investigation on the ground to determine its significance. And clearly our main focus is uranium. But as we're there, we're going to take a look at that and see what comes from it.
Because obviously you guys must be fully funded now. So, and looking at your RNSs, it looks like you're moving forward at a fast rate.
Yeah, well, we've always moved very quickly. All the costs associated with the current work program, which will start at the end of the rainy season, which is in a few weeks' time, that's going to be covered out of the existing cash resources. So we're not in a position where we need to carry out a private placement or raise more funds. We have funding within the group, and that's what we'll be using. You know, the thing that's really changed, the market's clearly seeing a renewed interest in uranium projects. It's not just Mkango, but you'll have seen a lot of the other AIM listed companies, TSX listed companies. And this all seems to be off the back of Kazakhstan cutting production and the clear sort of lack of supply going forward with all these new nuclear reactors coming online over the next 5 to 10 years in India and China.
What would you say to your current investors at the moment? You know, what message would you send from South Africa, what you guys are doing at the moment?
Well, our strategy hasn't changed. It's very much as we've been talking about over the last few months. Our strategy for the project is on the uranium is to bring in a joint venture partner. We believe by carrying out some exploration work in the near term now, and pushing ahead with that, on a sort of clearly defined low-cost exploration program, we can enhance value for shareholders. And that enables us to get results, to get more RNSs out, and moving the project forward. But clearly, at the same time, looking to bring in a joint venture partner.
Well, the data you sat on, I believe you sat on data from the 50s and 60s. How encouraging is that data?
So the data is very exciting. This is one of two key uranium exploration areas in Malawi. The other area is now the Paladin Karakaya uranium mine, which is currently under care and maintenance until the uranium price increases. So this is a key uranium exploration area in Malawi. We're excited by it. We're going to start some exploration work for the 2017 season. And the key for us is to enhance shareholder value, and very much looking forward to putting out results in the future to our shareholders.
I don't know if you're allowed to answer this question, but can you tell the listeners of any of the meetings or what you're actually doing in South Africa right now?
Yeah, well, there's various meetings that we've already held. For example, we had long meetings with Mintech, who are our chemical engineers, chemical processing consultants who are based in Johannesburg. They're a South African government organisation, one of the leading processing research groups, certainly in Africa, if not the world. We've been working with them for 6 years. They've played a key role in working on our mineral processing flow sheet and getting the great results that we've had historically. We're looking, as we've mentioned in previous RNSs, to improve on the optimization, and we're looking at moving that forward.
It sounds a very interesting story, and it seems sentiment's starting to pick up now with the RNSs you're putting out.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the Indaba Mining Conference is very important also for Malawi. The Ministry of Mines from Malawi here in Cape Town, we're going to be assisting them to promote the country as a geological exploration destination. We're getting a lot of support from the Geological Survey of Malawi and meeting lots of people. We also have a meeting with Noble Group, who are the group that we recently signed a collaboration agreement with. That was in a previous RNS. As you probably remember, Alex, Noble's the largest commodity trader in Asia.
Yeah.
And of course, Asia is the biggest consumer of rare earths. So we're very excited about that. I'm looking forward to meetings this week.
I'm going to just touch on, obviously, you have rare earth, and we released an article on our website yesterday. It was a Citigroup, and they were talking about Trump and about China. There could be a situation here. And it's basically, it touches on the import commodities such as rare earths. China could actually take that away from the US because they import, as you know, something like 97% of their rare earth from China.
Yeah, well, you've probably been following the news. Historically, that happened back in 2010, 2011, which ended up, that was between Japan and China, when China started restricting supply of rare earths. It's hard to say what will happen, but it's just very interesting to see the commentary which is going on at the moment from the various news channels. You can see what's happening, obviously, in the US at the moment, and rare earths are very strategic. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
That's great. Alex, thanks very much for taking time to chat to us from Cape Town in South Africa.
It's a pleasure, Alex.
All right, thank you.